Jurassic World Chaos Theory Season 2 could have over 25 creatures in the series. So we're going to go over all the confirmed and semi-confirmed creatures, starting off with Suchomimus. So this is obvious, Suchomimus is going to be in it. We know of at least 2 Suchomimuses that will be in this series, which includes the kind of more orange one with the red spots, and then the more yellow one with the brown spots, which you see chasing the characters in one scene. And then next we have Majungasaurus. So this one was one of the early ones we figured out about, along with Suchomimus, and it was revealed through the toys actually. And the only reason we thought it was going to appear in Chaos Theory is because it was named Majungasaurus Major. But it won't be the only one. There'll be a black one, but I think it gets eaten straight away. So there's that. There's also a Gallimimus with a name. I do believe the name has been revealed as Jiba through like various people who saw the first episode. So there is that. I don't think it gets killed. But yeah, we also have the Stegosaurus, which we've seen, go up against the Suchomimus in Africa. I think about 3 of them getting up on it. Then we have Atrociraptor. So it's not entirely confirmed that Ghost, Panther, or Tiger will be in this series, but we know Red will be in this series, as we see Red in the trailer attacking Brooklyn. We also have a minis toy of Red, but camouflaged instead, so maybe we'll see Red camouflaged. We also have, the Pteranodon. We see that flying in one of the scenes, I do believe, in the trailer. It's also on the poster, but it has more of a tail. I feel like it's just AI, but I'm not too sure. It could be a different species, but I highly doubt, considering Majungasaurus is meant to be the only new species in this season. But we also have Kentrosaurus, so this is cool. Maybe we'll see Pierce again, I assume. Maybe we'll start seeing more and more Manticorp species, like we had Bumpy and Big Edie in Season 1. Maybe we'll get, Pierce in this season. But there's also a second Kentrosaurus, a little more chubby one. Maybe that's the Allosaurus Kentrosaurus and Pierce is the Manticorp Kentrosaurus. Anyway, we also have Brachiosaurus. We see it in quite a few scenes in the trailer. We see it, kind of attacking the kayaks, I do believe, and then Kenji kind of makes roars at it. I don't know why they're aggressive attacking the kayaks. Maybe there's some baby ones around that getting territorial over. Who knows? But we do also have Dimorphodon, so we don't see too much of Dimorphodon in the trailer, but we do see them flying in a night scene, and I do believe there's a good, flock of them. I believe they've probably come from the ships that have been transporting to West Africa, because we did see them on, in the cages, basically. We also have Sinoceratops. We see this in a scene where Brooklyn is in a vehicle trying to get away from a Sinoceratops, so she uses the vehicle to lead it into another Sinoceratops. I do believe that was the only scene of Sinoceratops, but we do know it was in Africa at the end of Dominion, so maybe we'll see it once again in Africa. But Allosaurus, we don't know if it's in... Actually, we do know it's in Africa, because on the Dino Tracker website, we see an Allosaurus footprint, I do believe. But we also see it in the trailer in flashback scenes of when Brooklyn was losing her arm. And I do believe that was from the Atrociraptor ghost. If you look carefully, it's not actually the Allosaurus head, but we do see the Allosaurus in the flashback. Anyway, we also have Baryonyx. So this one's a really exciting one. It's not just any Baryonyx, it's a genetically kind of altered Baryonyx. I don't think it's on purpose, but it's kind of, messed up because it doesn't have its eyes. Some cats also have that feature, but yeah, it's just permanently blind. But Parasaurolophus is also going to be in it. It wasn't in the trailers or anything, but DreamWorks revealed over on their Twitter and Insta, I believe, creatures that were in the cages. It was like some sort of horror-esque themed thing. I don't really know, but yeah. Anyway, we also have Ankylosaurus. We know this because Bumpy's egg is on the boat with the campers, and it is meant to hatch. So I assume that's going to be Smoothie, the Ankylosaurus, which will be Bumpy's baby. There's also going to be a baby Velociraptor. I do assume it wasn't in the trailer, I believe. We did see a mask of a Velociraptor on that one guy, which is a bit weird, but we do know there's a human pack from Mattel that comes with a baby Velociraptor, and it kind of only makes sense they're making baby toys because these eggs are going to hatch. And this is further backed up by Compsognathus being in this season. While it's not in any trailers, there's a Compsognathus that comes with Yaz, and it's very unique. It's got like a little cast. It's got one of those neck things you put around dogs. and it has a name, Compsognathus Gordon. So I don't know if the baby Velociraptor will be getting a name, but obviously Compsognathus will hatch because it's a baby one. Same with Anky. But we also have a baby Apatosaurus. This is on the semi-confirmed list. We're moving to the semi-confirmed creatures. Apatosaurus. There was a toy of a baby Apatosaurus, and we know it was kind of meant to be in season 1 because there was an Apatosaurus footprint, and that was confirmed in the novel. So maybe we're actually getting Apatosaurus this time. There's also a baby Nasutoceratops. Not in any of the Mattel sets, but earlier this year we got a Lego set, and sure, the characters in it were Darius and Sammy as their Camp Cretaceous selves and not Chaos Theory. But it's just a bit weird because there was a brown Ankylosaurus, which we've never had, a tiny raptor, a big raptor. Maybe that was meant to be the Compsognathus and raptor, but who knows. Anyway, Monolophosaurus, also one of them, because it comes in a pack with Yaz, which is the Compsognathus pack, so clearly it's based off something from the show. And then we have an all-new Monolophosaurus that should be coming, which was featured in the Strike Attack range. Now, Stygimoloch may also be coming if we're going by that human pack logic, because Kenji comes with a Stygimoloch. I believe it also has a cast, but he uses like a med kit on it, so maybe we'll see that in this season. And he's got his jacket off, so clearly it could be an African scene because it's a bit more hotter there. We also have Dilophosaurus as a possibility. Now, Ben came in a human pack earlier this year, and it may have just been for season 1. I'm not entirely sure, but you know, it had Tiger in it and Ben, which are both story relative, and I think it had a gun that was story relative, but Dilophosaurus was in the pack too, so maybe it's in the show. We also have Ceratosaurus. Now this has popped up as multiple toys. I'm not going to name every toy, of course, just the most likely ones. I'm not going to name like Ceratosuchops or, you know, what was the other one, the Cryptops, but Ceratosaurus, it comes in a new green variant, and there was also a Chaos Theory Captives one for it, so there's that. We also have Pachyrhinosaurus. Now this is because the Pachyrhinosaurus, I believe we got 2 variants of it in the first season, which was the green one and the purplish one, but we never saw the brown one. Yet Mattel made a brown one, and we saw the brown one in one of the cards for Chaos Theory Captives, so maybe we might see it in the show. But we also have Therizinosaurus. Surprise, surprise, I know, very unexpected, but Mattel's making a new Chaos Theory line, and everything in it is appearing in the show, or most things in it are appearing in the show, like Suchomimus, Kentrosaurus, Pteranodon. So Therizinosaurus, it's been in the movies before, will it be in the show? We also have T-Rex. Now where's this one coming from? Because there's been, you know, no proper big Mattel toys for it, but in the recent calendar we did get a striped T-Rex that looks like Lil E.T., so maybe Big E.T., Lil E.T. will reunite. Anyway, make sure to check up here if more species are revealed, and I'll see you all later.